Hello and welcome to the ICSE Class 10 Maths tutorial. Today's topic is statistics. And I'm going to tell you, when you find out mean, I'm going to tell you what are the important points, very important points. But before that, let me tell you from examination point of view, you just see how important the chapter is. From this chapter, statistics, in the examination, ICSE examination, I can tell you the tentative weightage, 12 marks, 13 marks, 14 marks, 16 marks, questions asked. Okay. Now, generally what happens, we mention, it is mentioned in the question that you find out mean by shortcut method, or sometimes by step deviation method. But this year in 2021, because the portion has been reduced, it has been further reduced. So in the new portion, further reduced portion, you can find out the mean by any of the following three methods, either direct method or shortcut method or step deviation method. Now it is up to you which one you find easier. So here I'm not going to solve a question from mean. That I'll do in my next video, another video. Here I'm going to tell you what are the important points which will help you to score 100% in this chapter. Okay, so before I discuss all those points, few points are there. Let me tell you, आइए मैं आपको एक शायर की एक बहुत मशहूर गज़ल है, उसकी कुछ लाइन सुनाता हूँ. शायर कहता है, गम मुझे हसरत मुझे वहशत मुझे सौदा मुझे, एक दिल देकर खुदा ने दे दिया क्या क्या मुझे. गम मुझे हसरत मुझे वहशत मुझे सौदा मुझे, एक दिल देकर खुदा ने दे दिया क्या क्या मुझे. है हुसूल आरज़ू का राज तर्क आरज़ू, है हुसूल आरज़ू का राज तर्क आरज़ू, मैंने दुनिया छोड़ दी तो मिल गई दुनिया मुझे, मैंने दुनिया छोड़ दी तो मिल गई दुनिया मुझे. Thank you. Okay, then first point is you make a table. Question is like this. Question says, the question is calculate the mean of the following distribution by step deviation method. Here they are mentioning step deviation method, but for this 2021, we are following the further reduced portion for class 10, ICSE class 10. So you can do by any of the following three methods. Alright, any method. So the first point is you make a table. Two columns are given. First, the class is given or marks. Second, frequency will be given. Alright. Now, second point. Second point, you make you find out the class mark. How will you find out the class mark? Add the 2 and divide by 2. Add the 2 and divide by 2. You find out the class mark. How to find out the class mark and how to solve the question, that I'll make another video. So here the second point is you find out the class mark. Now the class mark, when you're finding out, sometimes the classes are continuous, sometimes they are not continuous. It's okay, fine. You need not make the classes continuous when you're finding out the mean. You need not make the classes continuous. So second point is you find out the class mark or the mid value. Okay. The third point is this is your class mark, right? This is your class mark. Now third point, what you do, you see how many values are there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it is odd in number, for example, suppose 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So the mid value will be the assumed mean, mid value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. This value will be the assumed mean. We write A is equal to, we write on the top A is equal to something. A is equal to assumed mean. Fine. This I am telling you, this is applicable for shortcut method also and the step deviation method also. Right? So you find out the assumed mean. Right? This is the, now when the number is odd, you can find out the middle value, mid value. For example 7, then fourth one is the mid value, and that is the assumed mean. If the number is even, for example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, either this or this, any one, third or fourth. Do not take the first one, second one, or fifth one, or sixth one. That also you can take, but please don't take that. That's not wrong. But you know, we are talking about assumed mean. No, of course, assumed means it just, we are imagining, no, imagination, okay, this could be the answer. So the answer should be somewhere in between, no? So you can suppose this as the assumed mean, or you can suppose this as the assumed mean. Either this or this, any one. In the case of when the number is even, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 even. So either this or this. When it is odd, then you can easily find out the mid value. The middle term. That will be the assumed mean. Fine. Then its next point is, after doing everything, when you are substituting in the formula is mean is equal to, this is a shortcut method. Mean is equal to A plus sigma FD upon sigma F. A is the assumed mean. Sigma FD we'll find out. That I'm not going to tell you, that I'll explain to you when I make a video on this, when I solve a question. So you found out sigma FD. You know sigma F, you are substituting here. Now the important point which I want to tell you is, subtraction or addition is very important. I mean, you simplify, first you substitute, and then you simplify this first. And then that you either add with this or subtract with this. For example, if this is minus 1 upon 5, alright. So first you simplify minus 1 upon 5, and then you subtract from this. Or if it is 1 upon 5, so first you simplify 1 upon 5 and then you add to this. Alright. Some students, they multiply this with this, denominator with this, then add, then divide, and then they simplify it. So I think this is better, that to first simplify this and then add to this or subtract to this. This is my experience, this is better. The chances of making mistakes is very less. Alright. So for example, you got, suppose here it is suppose 34. Alright, and then you are getting plus minus 1 upon 5. So you first simplify this. This minus will come here, so you can write down 34 minus, and 1 upon 5 is how much? 1 upon 5 is how much? 0.2. 0.2. And now you subtract. What some of the students they do, they'll multiply this 5 and then multiply it by 34, and then you subtract and then you divide, and so I think this is better. You simplify this and then subtract. Easiest way, and then you get the answer. Something 33 point something. Fine. The last point, which is very, very important, is read the question carefully, because sometimes they say that up to 1 decimal place, up to 2 decimal places, up to 1 significant figure. So that is very, very important. Sometimes you know the answer, you know the method, you are good in mathematics. You are very good in mathematics sometimes. And you take things granted. You don't read the question carefully. Okay, you got, for example, you got 33.76. Now the question says that write up to 1 decimal place, and you are writing 33.76. This is absolutely correct, but the question says up to 1 decimal place. So this is up to 2 decimal places, or up to 1 significant figure. So this point is very, very important. Alright, so I hope things are clear. For more clarification, you can watch my video. I'm going to solve 1 or 2 questions on this shortcut method or step deviation method. Direct method is very easy. You have to simply multiply sigma fx upon sigma f. So first I'll do shortcut method, then step deviation method, and then if time permits I'll do direct method also. Okay then, thank you so much. Thanks.